Right, everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for having me here. Firstly, thank you so much for having me here. It's my very first time in the Philippines. It's a pretty cool country. Thank you so much for the invite and for being here. And so, before I start though, I want to ask you guys a question. So, by show of hands here, who has a YouTube channel? Okay, some people have YouTube channel. Okay, so the people who have YouTube channels, how many of you post at least one video a week? Okay, some of them, okay, cool. This is good to know. Reason is, I want to show you how I grew my own SaaS business to 7 figures, not 7 figures, actual 7 figures, in 10 months with YouTube SEO through a repeatable process anyone can copy. And I mean it, okay? And so, first things first is, here's proof. Now, this is not to brag at all. This is just to show that it is possible. So on this side was my old business. I've since sold it. It was a B2B SEO services marketplace, like Fiverr or Upwork, just for SEO, which we grew from zero to over $300,000 in its first 12 months of existence, just or solely almost with YouTube SEO. And now, the business I'm currently running, we did 70K last month, 60K in January. And again, this is basically with zero ad spend, and mostly like 99.9% of the leads come from YouTube SEO. Again, not to brag, just to show that it is possible. So this is the present, okay? Now, again, I want to show you a step-by-step, right, of my exact blueprint so you can just copy me, right? First, who am I? So I'm Vasco, 27, from Portugal. If you don't know, Portugal is not Spain, okay? It's this little tiny country towards the left side near the ocean. If you watch football, we have Ronaldo, the best football player in the world. You also have the best wine in the world. So this is who I am, this is where I'm from. Now, why YouTube? First thing is because it's the second largest search engine in the world, right? Google gets about 100 billion searches per month, while YouTube gets 2.5 billion searches per month. A lot of searches. And, but most importantly, because people buy from people, right? People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And what's the easiest way to make people know, like, and trust you? Well, it's to show your face, to talk with them, and to show your personality for long periods of time. Okay, it's very important. That's where YouTube comes in, okay? Now, if you go to your homepage on YouTube, right, you'll see that everyone is trying to sell you something all the time. So this guy right here, right, is selling you tickets for a stand-up tour, right? We have people selling you coaching businesses, dropshipping courses, even lawyers selling you legal services. So everyone's trying to sell you something all the time. And so what are you selling, right? Physical products, digital services. Are you a lawyer, a dentist, software, info products, maybe even tickets to an SEO conference, right? Doesn't matter, right? Because you can sell anything. This applies to anything. It's very important. Now again, my whole strategy is just YouTube traffic company, right? YouTube traffic company, okay? Now, here's a 3-step blueprint, okay? First step is producing money-making assets, okay? Which I'll go over in just a second here. Second one is 10xing your output with creators. And third is 100xing your output with pay-to-play. So let's break it down. First things first is producing money-making assets. Now I'll go over why I call them assets in a second here, but let's call videos assets, right? And videos, as you see here, they occupy real estate on the second largest search engine in the world. Imagine this. Imagine you had the land of YouTube, right? This amazing land, right? And it's free to live here, right? Anyone can like rent a spot, build a house, and then YouTube, right, will send you tenants in for free to occupy your house. That would be amazing, right? Well, that's exactly what YouTube is, right? The land of YouTube. It's free to post here. Anyone can post a video, and YouTube sends you viewers for free, right? It's amazing. And so you might be asking, okay, but what do I post, right? That's often the biggest issue. What do I post on YouTube? Well, there's 3 types of videos you can post. Again, assets. So we have the evergreen videos, which get views forever. We have clickbait videos, which get views fast. And we have news videos, which also get fast views. But again, the whole goal, doesn't matter what type of video you post, is only one. It's to drive sales to the business, because we're all here to make money, okay? So here's how they look like, okay? So they're a bit different. I want to cover each one of these. So the evergreen ones, they get views forever. As you can see, the top one, right? This is a video that gets like 100 views per day. That's why the graph is like that, because every single day it gets views. So the graph will be like that up. The second one, news-based videos. Well, almost 100% of the views are in the first 24, 72 hours because they're news-based, right? So after that, the news becomes irrelevant, so you don't get any more views. Then you have the clickbait ones, which is similar to the news-based. However, the viewer-to-buyer ratio, right, the people that buy your product, is way higher. And I'll go over why in a second here. So what are evergreen videos? Well, basically tutorial or question videos. And basically videos that show up on YouTube or Google when people search for something. So these two screenshots right here, these are screenshots from an evergreen video I recorded, right? You see here, 82% of the traffic comes from YouTube search terms. And the rest, almost the rest, comes from Google search. So almost 100% of the traffic comes from people actively searching for something. And so what I mean when I say they get views forever is as long as people search for stuff, they'll keep on getting views, okay? And so here's an example. I rank first for this video, how to make a Wikipedia page. And this gets 300 views per day. That's 16 hours, because the video is like 10 minutes long, of people watching me speak on how to create a Wikipedia page, right? People that wrote how to make a Wikipedia page tutorial. So people actually actively looking at how to do this, right? Both on Google and YouTube. Now the whole video is just, I guess, 10 minutes of me going over how to make a page, and then just a huge call to action to say, hey, listen, you can do this yourself, or you can just pay me to do it for you. Now, again, I used to drive this traffic to Vetev, my SEO marketplace, which I've since sold, but that's basically it. Now, another example, best AI SEO content writer. Again, this gets around 50 views per day, not just some random views, right? Not just views from people just browsing YouTube, right? People actually typing for AI writer, SEO writer, AI SEO, best AI writer, right? And again, you see here, hopefully you can see this, 50% of the traffic comes from YouTube search, and 10% of the traffic comes from Google search, right? So it's super powerful. Another example, auto-blogging for WordPress, same thing, 100 views per day. 80% of the traffic comes from YouTube search, 10% from Google search, okay, for all these buying intent keywords. And again, as long as people search for this stuff, we'll keep on getting views. Now, again, the process is simple, right? They search for something, they watch your video, you show them exactly how to do it, so don't hide anything, right? And then do the CTA. Here's the example I did, right, for the Wikipedia page. So you can either do this yourself, pain point, with what I showed you, and spend hours trying to do it, or just hire this guy on my platform to do it like a week, right? Again, show everything, and then big call to action. Now, evergreen videos drive sales, right? This is the biggest thing right here. Evergreen videos drive sales, right? Because people searching for how to, right? How to do SEO, best tool for SEO, whatever. Cheapest backlink services available. How to rank first on Google, right? These are hundreds of thousands of hyper-targeted views per day, right? And most important thing is that there is buying intent, right? There is buying intent behind the viewer's search, right? Again, the videos are not showing up like on their homepage or whatever, right? People are actively typing it in. So there's buying intent between the searches. It's very important. Now, the thing is, making these videos is hard, right? It's not always you can make a video become evergreen, right? Not just because you make a video on how to rank first on Google or best SEO services that you're going to be ranking first and getting views forever. It's difficult, okay? But more on that later on. Now, the news types of videos, well, it's pretty straightforward. News videos, you just record these solely to capitalize on traffic from news topics. So for example, I think last year Google came out with Google Bard, so their AI. And I just made this is a 2-minute video, by the way, just a Loom screen recording with my max audio or Audible type of video, right? This got, I think, 10K views in like a day, okay? And it drove, as you can see, almost 100 subscribers. So these became irrelevant. As you can see, no more views after because, again, we're just capitalizing on the news. We record these solely to capitalize on the news topics. They get you subscribers, okay? Now, again, these videos do not drive sales, but they get you subscribers. Reason why they don't drive sales is because you're just covering a news topic, okay? Now, the clickbait is different. Again, even though the graph is similar, right? The thing with this is that these drive you sales, right? Because with the news videos, you're just like reporting on the news. Here, with this clickbait one, like my site made 2,000 per day. It is sort of clickbait, sort of not. You can watch the video after. But these ones, you're actually going over your product. You're not just going over some news topic. You're actually speaking about how I did this, how I did that. So it's much easier to like put a call to action into the video. Hopefully this is making sense. Now, these are the 3 types of videos. Now, the most important thing, or one of the most important things is CTA, right? This is the single thing that drives sales, like calls to action, right? If you not tell people where to go while they're watching the video, after they watch the video, they won't buy from you. So what I do usually is 3 CTAs. So in video, so I just say, hey guys, check out this website. Go here, go there, right? In video CTA. Then I also do an in description, so just add a link in the description, and then in the pinned comment. But you need to do CTAs. And we have data that when we do videos where we do not do CTAs, it drives less signups. And when we do CTAs, when I say, hey, listen, guys, go here, it does drive more sales. So one CTA we usually do is, at the end of the video, we say, hey, since you've come here, since you've watched this far, go to our site, click the support bubble, and ask the guys for a coupon code. That's been one of the best CTAs we can do. We've done so far, sorry. Now, the biggest mistake, this is the biggest mistake of people doing videos is bad packaging. So packaging is title plus thumbnail plus hook, right? Because the thing with YouTube is that you can have the best video in the world. You can even have a video that has the cure for cancer. But if nobody clicks on it, right, nobody will know what the cure for cancer is. So it's super important that you have a title and thumbnail combination that people actually click on to watch the video. Because again, you can put a lot of effort into your video, but if nobody clicks on it, it is pointless, okay? Now, the best one of this is MrBeast, right? Look at this. I saved 100 dogs from dying, right? Who doesn't want to click this? 100 dogs from dying, how, okay? It makes me want to click. So the pain of keeping on scrolling is higher than the pain of actually clicking it. Here's the thumbnail, right? The title not so much, but the thumbnail, right? This does not happen in the video, right? But like, how is he so close to that like saw? How is he not dead, right? He makes you want to click. The pain of keeping on scrolling is much higher than the pain of clicking. So you have to click. So that's what you need to create with your titles and thumbnails. Now, quick thing here, question for you guys, I guess quite easy. Where are your eyes drawn to first? Well, I already circled it, but it's to faces, right? We humans, right, we see faces in clouds, we see faces in rocks, right? We're attracted to faces. So when you're doing videos and you're creating thumbnails, try to add a face to the thumbnail because your eyes will be naturally drawn to it. Just natural, just humans, it's natural. Now, another thing is the likelihood of ranking is very important. So what you see here, right, when you type in light bulb on Google, right, the video tab is the fourth one. However, when you type how to change a light bulb, the video tab is the second one, right? So the closest to the left, like the video tab is, the more likely is Google to rank a video. So again, the goal here is to get videos ranked on YouTube and Google, okay? And so when you're recording a video, doing the title, all that, think about this. Think about the likelihood of ranking on Google. Super important, okay? Now, one thing that surprised me actually is that almost 80% of people watch videos on mute, so no sound. So this tells me that, okay, we actually need to add subtitles to the videos. And if you see the biggest creators do this, MrBeast, all these guys add subtitles to the videos because, again, most people watch it without sound. Now, this is a big wall of text. You guys can take a picture if you want. But this is every single thing I do in terms of off-page and on-page for videos, right? I won't cover this all because I mean, you could be here hours speaking about this, but just know this is what I do. There's more important things coming. Now, there's a lot of nuance to all this, right? So what you say, how you say it, when you say it, so all before uploading, when recording, these things play a huge part in it, like how you convey yourself, how persuasive you are on what you're trying to sell, right? During the upload, the title you choose, the thumbnail you choose, again, you can have the best video in the world, but if nobody clicks on it, it is 1,000% pointless. Then after the upload, off-page SEO, on-page SEO, the likelihood of ranking, right? The channel age, so just like Google, right? On Google, for example, an old domain, an aged domain, tends to be easier to rank for on Google. With YouTube, it's the same thing, right? Old channels, aged channels, tend to be easier to rank videos for. So that's very important. Now, there's only so much you can do, right? So this is my personal SEO channel, almost 400 videos, and that's our branded channel, okay? That's 500 videos in less than a year, okay? I mean, that's more than a video a day, so there's only so much you can do with videos that drive sales to your businesses. So, this brings me to step 2, which is 10xing your output with creators. So what do I mean by this? I mean multiply yourself, okay? And this is basically our strategy for now for YouTube. So we basically hire in-house creators, so we fabricate our own influencers, and we have all these channels, A through F. And we, like, as a company, we own these channels, right? The creators don't own the channels. We own the channels, we own the distribution. And so, for example, let's say we create all of these channels, we put all these creators in the channels. Let's say, for example, on channel F, right? This creator doesn't want to work with us anymore, so he leaves. No, it doesn't work, it doesn't matter, right? We just replace them with a new one, right? So because we own the assets, we own the distribution, we just place creators on each channels, it's like we just win. Now, this is what we do, basically, and this is all the channels we own. The one in purple is our branded one. The one in green is my personal branded one. And all the other ones, I think they're all here, right? These are all channels we own, right? And then we place creators on to record videos, right? And all these drives traffic to our business, okay? And also what we're doing right now, something new, is we're asking all these guys to build email lists, right? To create their own personal brands and build email lists to nurture the leads and then send the traffic to Journalist AI, which is our SaaS, by the way. Now, we don't do just that. We basically do this. So we pay influencers as well. So, for example, an influencer is someone with, let's say, 10,000 subs, at least 5K views per video, right? So we do pay them as well to make a video on us, okay, and drive traffic that way. Then we have our own channels, so the ones with the creators, where around 100 subs, less than 200 views, which is a bit cheaper, and then we also do ads. But I'll dive into this later on. So, you're probably asking how much do we pay creators. This is how much we pay them. You can take a screenshot if you want. Basically, we pay them based on performance. And the price per view you see here is more or less the same price per view you'd pay for ads, if you want to get views on ads. But the thing is that you own the channels here. You own the distribution. And this is less than what you'll be paying for influencer channels, for already established channels. So again, we pay based on commission from $500 to up to $5,000, plus a sales commission. Now, where do you find them? Yeah, you cannot see a thing here, but basically, Upwork, pretty simple. We get them with a irrefusable offer. So the title there says, YouTube UGC long-form video content creator, 5K a month plus 30% in sales. Now, why do we do 5K a month? Well, as you saw before, the highest tier is 5K. So why would you not use it, right? Just use the 5K one. It gets more attention. So offer, payment terms right at the top, because people want to know how much they're going to get paid. Responsibilities, some examples, because we have a specific type of video you want them to create, okay? And then the product, some FAQs. So Upwork, I can send you the job post if you guys want later on. Okay. So YouTube channels are assets, okay? Right? Assets that increase your business valuation if they're not attached to a personal brand. So for example, with our business, Journal SEO, right? We used to only have my personal brand channel driving traffic to the business, right? And as the guys on here before said on stage, right? If your business depends heavily on a personal brand, it's very hard to exit, right? Because you yourself cannot be sold, right? So we created a branded channel, okay, to mitigate that risk. So again, we have the branded channel, we have our personal brand channel, my personal brand channel, all these creators channels, so we are our own media company. We own distribution, right? Not speaking about also the email lists, which we own as well. So that's why they're assets, okay? Now, a very important thing is that you have to teach, not sell, right? I mean, we have like thousands of videos, thousands of hours teaching, and minutes of selling. Because what I found is that if you give everything away, you just get this goodwill and people buy from you eventually. For example, that video over there, the second one, is a 5-hour SEO course for free. The other one, like we have 2 hours SEO, we have like hours and hours of free courses. And because you give so much to people, you just get so much back. So teach, don't sell. Even if you do like videos just selling, people don't like to be sold to. Now, here's a bit of a boring slide, but influencers versus creators. So influencers are established creators, like for example, if you wanted to pay, I guess, me to publish a video on my channel about your business, right? It would be more expensive, for example, versus a creator, which would be someone that, like I showed you before, right? These channels we own that we place creators on. So there's advantages and disadvantages to each. I won't go over each ones. Doesn't really matter. But we do a mix of both. So we both pay influencers and we also have our own creators, okay? Because there's advantages and disadvantages to each. Now, this is very important. So a lot of people focus on these vanity metrics, right? And subscribers don't matter. Views don't matter either. The only thing that matters is actual money in the bank, okay? That's the only thing that matters because, as I said before, right, your whole goal with the videos and the views is to drive sales. That's the only thing that matters, okay? Now, editing and production value also doesn't really matter, right? You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need great lighting. You don't need an amazing mic. This was my setup for a long time. I know the mic is decent, but you don't need it, right? Most of my videos, and you can see on the channels, just type in Journal SEO on YouTube. Just me, like with my MacBook camera and recording it with Loom. So it's not very production value, not very high production value, because it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that the value on the video is actually valuable, okay? So even though all this strategy got us here, which is pretty cool, it's last month. Again, I don't say this to brag, I say this to incentivize you guys to do YouTube because it clearly does work, right? Relying solely on organic traffic isn't enough, okay? Because there's one big issue, which is, you guys notice a pattern here? Basically, the pattern is we get views, right, while YouTube algorithm is pushing the videos, but then they stagnate, okay? This happens like for 99% of your videos, it will look like this, right? So it's pushed hard by the algorithm, gets a ton of views in the first couple hours. Then, okay, YouTube starts softly pushing it because, okay, now we want to push new content, fresher content, right? So you get less views, and then eventually it stagnates, right? And so, however, what we notice is that the more the algorithm pushes, the more views we get, the more sales we get. So on this side, excuse me, we make a lot of money. While it's pushing it softly, we make less money, and then eventually we make zero money off of this video, okay? Now, So how can we make YouTube push our videos on demand forever? Because again, we know that when YouTube pushes it, we make money. We get more signups, we make more sales. So again, how do you make YouTube push your videos on demand forever? And if you're not creating, of course, evergreen videos? Well, the answer is ads, okay? And this brings me to my third and final point, which is how do you 100x this with a pay-to-play strategy? Which, with ads, right, you stop relying on the algorithm, right? You pay YouTube to show your videos to more people. It's basically unlimited distribution as long as you keep on paying to play, right? So this stuff will no longer happen, right? This stagnation will no longer happen because you keep on paying to play. So here's an example, right? So first, the ads we run. So we run ads that look natural, okay? So it's homepage plus search ads. So here, this one, right? If you go to your YouTube homepage, we see all these like videos, right? Will show up there, okay? So people have to click for us to pay. And then on search, right? Our ads show up for people searching for stuff. So we don't run those annoying pre-roll ads or mid-roll ads that you have to skip, right? You wait 5 seconds to skip. We don't do that because that's intrusive, in my opinion. So this gives us unlimited distribution as long as we keep on paying to play. And so here's how ads influence views, right? As you see here, algo push, right? Then stagnation. However, we run ads, goes up, stagnates again. Run ads, goes up, so it stagnates again. However, we know that when it goes up, we make money. This is what we see, right? More views, more money. Now, this could be a presentation on its own, tracking and attribution. It's very hard to do this. There's a lot of software that try and do it, that claim they can do it, but it's not really reliable. So what we do is we do, for the tracking, so for us to know where the actual buyers came from, which videos and where and when, we use a tracking platform, so Google's own tracking. We use PostHog, and we use an onboarding questionnaire. And we combine all this data, and it does give us like reliable source, more or less, of where leads come from. So, YouTube, money, we know this, right? And this is, again, the whole strategy, right? YouTube videos, right? We make our own for our own branded channel, so our Journalist AI branded channel. We make 3 types of videos: evergreen ones, clickbait ones, and news-based ones for the branded channel. Then we create all these channels, so on step 2, right, hire creators. We create all these channels, right, that we own, and we put creators in each one of them, okay? And then, third step is this scale with ads, right? So you become a media company, right? You, so me, our company, Journalist AI, we own all the distribution, right? We own the assets, we own all the YouTube channels, okay? So we own everything. And that's it. It is simple, it is not easy, okay? It takes a long time to do this stuff. It is simple, it's not easy, but the best, it is super cliche, but the best way to get this done is to get started, okay? Now, before I go, I wanna give you the chance to win $1,000. How? Well, I wanna urge you to post a video a day for 45 days, okay? For your business, of course. And then I want you to spend 15 minutes crafting a title, a thumbnail, and a hook, okay? And if your business doesn't directly make more money from this, I will give you $1,000. Now, the reason why I'm so confident of this is because I know this will work. If you record 45 videos a day for 45 days, so 1 video a day for 45 days, the first 10 will be awful, the second 10 will be awful, the third 10 will be awful, but the last 10 or 15 will be decent, right? And you have all these portfolio videos that will drive sales to your business, because we've done it once with Vetted, worked out, we've sold it. We've done it twice with Journalist AI, 70K last month, it does work. So I urge you, do this. If you do this, you don't see results, DM me on Twitter or YouTube or whatever, or email me, and I'll pay you $1,000. That's how confident I am of this. Now, also, I want to give you this. It's basically my course, 2-hour sub course on how to rank videos on YouTube. So what to say, when you say it, how you say it. So crafting high CTR titles, designing thumbnails, what links to build, CTR manipulation, on-page stuff, and also behind this, the curtain, I guess, strategies that we're also implementing right now to grow our own business. And also, I want to give you a year's access to Journalist AI, which is our AI SEO software. I want to also give you a 30-minute consulting call with me so we can speak about anything you want. I don't know, business, YouTube strategies, anything you want. And also want to give you $300 worth of backlinks. These actually work, by the way. These are actually the backlinks we built for our own business to rank it high on Google. And so if you want, just scan the QR code. By the way, I have 20 spots there. That's not like fake scarcity. I really only have 20 spots because I don't have enough time to speak with all of you for 30 minutes, unfortunately. And this is a great deal already. So yeah, thank you so much. That's it. That's my time. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on YouTube. And yeah, thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.